Hi folks, it's Kieran here. Today's video is going to be my final session and review of the Accel Slim Everstitch. I think that was the name, not 100% sure, and I didn't check before I came out. I'm at Market Harbour Skatepark today. Just want to have a nice chilled out session. Been really busy with work over the last few weeks and family stuff, so I haven't been out to skate loads. So I figured just come down here, gonna kick off, just skate some flat ground, something that I don't show on the channel very often, and to be honest, something I've been neglecting a little bit recently. So yeah, do a little bit flat ground, try to do some tricks I don't do as regular, and then we'll skate the ledge and do some work, keep building on the speed and pick up some more speed for the 50/50s, and again keep plugging away at some nose slides, see if we can get some of those. And yeah, and as I go through, I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on the S shoe. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's just get the camera down, kick off with a little bit of flat ground. Right, I'm nice and warmed up from that little flat ground session there. Didn't quite get as many tricks as I wanted to, but I'm already getting a little sweat on. I don't want to spend my whole time battling flat ground tricks before we hit the ledge, which we're going to do in a minute. But before we do that, I'm going to tell you what I've really liked about this Accel Slim. Two things have really stood out for me in this shoe. The first is the fit. This shoe has felt super comfy, really tight and well molded to my foot the whole time I've been skating it, and they just haven't broke down. You can still see they're like super rigid, and I'm what, 10 weeks into skating them, and I've been skating a lot over that time, like 3 or 4 sessions a week, and the shoe's just really held up. I've basically been treating it like a slip-on the whole time. I've never done the laces up, just used this Velcro strap to hold my foot in place, and it's done a fantastic job, even as the laces started to break and stuff like that. Just fills you with a lot of confidence when you've got a shoe that feels sturdy on your foot without feeling massive and chunky and bulky. So I really like that about this shoe. The second thing that I've learned is just the flick for my kickflip tricks have felt absolutely amazing in this shoe. My kickflips have been super consistent. Now part of that is just I've been doing a lot of them, so I know I've been getting better at them, but this shoe has definitely helped with just a real solid consistent flick, even as that toe box has started to break down. And the reason I've really noticed that is because it's not just my kick flips, but things like my backside flips, half cab flips, even my varial flips. Those are the tricks I don't do anywhere near as often, wouldn't consider myself anywhere near as consistent as I am with my kick flips, and they've still felt amazing in this shoe. Like, this shoe has really helped make sure I've got a real consistent flick with those tricks. It's just been super good. So if you're a technical skater that does a lot of like those sort of style tricks, I think this shoe's going to help you with that sort of thing loads. The board feel has been great, not too thin, but not like super bulky and chunky to the point where you can't really feel what's going on. So yeah, really rated the shoe in that regard. I guess the only downside, the big downside for me, has been how quickly this toe box did break down. This shoe, has held up pretty well, except for in a couple of areas, and it's mainly because of this mesh material that this toe box has broke down. Basically, the construction is that you've got this mesh material underneath, and then they've just put this thin like rubber strip over the top. That rubber strip wore through in no time. It then just went straight onto the mesh, just blown out really quickly. You can see I'm not quite the whole way through yet, but we're not very far away. We've nearly blown those stitching away and stuff, so it's kind of the only downside. The shoe hasn't been quite as durable as I would have liked. Now, S do a bunch of different styles and designs of this shoe, and I think any of the ones where it's suede and you've got a suede toe cap here would make a massive difference, be much better. Got another bleating train come in. As I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, basically I feel like if I got a suede version where this had a suede toe cap, that would have held up way better and would have just overall like kind of like perfected the shoe for me, because then it would have the durability, and as long as it kept that flick and that sturdy feeling, that would probably be the best shoe I've skated. I've really enjoyed skating these. It's just that durability has just knocked it down a few pegs, you know, compared to something like the Kyle Walker 2, which kind of had everything this had but also had that durability as well. It kind of is just what holds them back from that shoe. So yeah, so that's what I've liked, what I wasn't so keen on. What I'm going to do now is just shoot down the bottom of the skate park, skate the ledge a little bit, do some 50/50s, work a little bit on those nose slides, see if we can finally work out and crack and maybe get some decent ones, and then yeah, we'll come and sum up at the end, something like that. Awful. Still having to get used to like the wider trucks and how they feel on a ledge. Like there's so much more room that like they quite easily slide around on the ledge, and yet you stay in the trick, you don't like bump out of it. It's really weird. I think I might need to try some bigger wheels as well, just to help like pinch and lock it in a bit more. It's just excuses. I can land these tricks though. But let's get on with some nose slides and see how that car crash ends up. Just smashed it into my shin. I really hate this trick. Oh, for God's sake, stop hitting me in the shin! Good one. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I'm going to leave every attempt at nose slides in to show you guys where I'm getting to progress wise with these, because that was like a really good session on them. Like I was able to push it a little bit faster than I have been doing. I'm still not fast, but like a Normally, I guess I kind of grade things in like 2 speeds for me. Like when I'm learning something, I quite often do what I consider 1 push, which is basically that first push as you step onto your board, that sort of speed, and then the second speed, which is kind of like 2 pushes, that one and a second one. And like today I was able to do like that 2 pushes and get to a nose slide. We were sliding them. There wasn't as many of those ones where I sort of like jump in, tap it and come off. They were all sliding. I feel like I made some real progress with it today. Still don't feel like I'm in complete control, still don't feel like I'm completely locked in, but you know, we're definitely getting somewhere with it, and super stoked, especially because, like I said, I haven't really done any for about 2 weeks. Like I tried a few at Melton Mowbray on that really low ledge and just couldn't make them work. I've come back here on the bigger ledge and it's happening. So yeah, stoked with that. Like I said, quit while I'm ahead, take that good feeling on to the next one. So yeah, final thoughts on the shoe then. I mean, I gave you pretty much all of it beforehand. I love the fit, I love the flick. The durability is a little bit of a concern. Would I buy them again? Absolutely, but I'd want to make sure it's got that suede toe cap going on just to give that little bit more extra durability. But yeah, really enjoyed skating this shoe, and would definitely go back to this particular shoe, and would definitely be skating more S's in the future. I think S is just one of those fantastic brands that make great product, you know. So yeah, we'll definitely be seeing them crop up a few more times. However, the next shoe I've got to skate will be the Adidas Lucas Puig shoe. Really cool looking shoe, like super excited for that one. So that'll be the next video coming out. Like that'll be my normal sort of first impression video, where I go out, skate the shoe, give you my thoughts. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting subscribe so you don't miss it. Let me know down in the comments below, folks, what you think of this shoe. If you've skated S's, what your general opinion of them is, or if you're thinking about getting them. If you've got any questions, obviously leave it down below and I'll certainly help as best as I can. And if you've got any tips for the nose slide, keep dropping them down below. Your guys' advice has been invaluable for me working towards getting this trick. I really appreciate everyone who does that. Don't forget to leave a like on the video as well. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm feeling good, but I'm so tired. Oh, right. See you next time.